Boom, bop, yeah! Good evening, everybody. How y'all doing this fine evening? Welcome to a whole new game that I've played before, but we're playing again, but we're doing it differently this time. Why, hello there. Hello, Hades. How you doing? I understand it's pretty late for you. Yeah, I was supposed to... Good, you? I'm doing pretty good. Got a little bit of a neck pain, but that's just become normal at this time. It's only 11:30. Oh, okay. That's not late. Yeah, I was supposed to play Starfield today, but I'm kind of hyper-focused on MMOs, because it's a bunch of World of Warcraft stuff, and I was getting excited to play Final Fantasy again. I was like, I can't. I try to play Starfield, all I'll think about is how much I want to play Final Fantasy. So, I was like, I might as well play Final Fantasy. However, gonna do a little bit of a spin on it. I've been watching a stream series, an old stream series for World of Warcraft called the Amish Challenge, which basically created the kind of rule set that hardcore WoW uses now. And I wanted to sort of adapt that to Final Fantasy to see how it is. See someone play Final Fantasy? Well, here we are. So, these are the rules we will be abiding by. 1. If the character dies, they must be deleted. If your character dies, they're dead. You gotta start over. However, if you die during a duty, you may wait until the duty is finished, so that you don't have to leave your party in the middle of a dungeon. 2, you may not use the market board, goods traded with other players, the store, veteran reward, or pre-order items. Only duty and creature drops, only things you get in dungeons or from creatures. Things you buy from NPCs, things you get from quests, or things you gather or make yourself. You cannot buy your way to success. 3, you may only use one combat job. Final Fantasy XIV allows you to play every job in the game on one character. You cannot do this here. You must pick and choose. This job must come from one of the initially available classes. Permadeath unless we're meant to be helping others and no pay to win. Yeah. If your death will fuck over someone else, you're allowed to keep playing, so that they don't get boned because you dip in the middle of a dungeon. But these jobs will include White Mage, Monk, Paladin, Warrior, Bard, Dragoon, Black Mage, White Mage, Scholar, Summoner. I think that's it. Because Ninja came later and everything else is expansion, so those are your choices. There are no restrictions on crafting or gathering jobs, though. You can get all of those, because you need to be able to make your own goods. A lot of these roles sound like D&D classes. Well, Final Fantasy started out as very kind of Western-inspired fantasy. If you look at Final Fantasy 1, like the jobs were like wizard like white mage is cleric, black mage is wizard, you had fighter who was fighter, you had monk who was monk, you had thief who was rogue. Yeah, there were D&D classes. To be fair, D&D kind of has the classes set up to like cover every archetype. So basically, every class in fantasy games are going to be some permutation of what a D&D class is, just with a different flavor. Hi there, hello Diego. Rule 4, you may not use mounts or the teleportation ability. This includes return. This does not apply when you must use a mount during a quest or a duty. There are some quests and like dungeons that put you on a mount. That does not count. Or for the use of the reskill return during a duty, because that just returns you to the front of the dungeon. There are there's one dungeon at least that basically requires you to use that, so you don't have to run all the way back to the beginning. You may use return in a dungeon. 5. You are limited to a single clear per duty or leave quest. You may not spam easy low-level dungeons to get hot to grind your way up. 6. You may not join a party or a free company, this game's equivalent of a guild, outside of a duty. If you are in the open world, you are solo. 7. You may not unsync duties. This game has a level sync system where your level is brought down to a maximum like range. Unsyncing gets rid of that reduction so that you have to play within that range. So you can't grind, you can't like run into a dungeon and bulldoze through it after spending like forever grinding out gears. You may not use PvP, Gold Saucer, or Wondrous Tales. PvP, pretty self-explanatory, you will die. Gold Saucer is basically a kind of a cheap way to get food. And Wondrous Tales is the, like, one of the best ways to get XP in the game. And you can just fly through levels with it. You know about Justin Roiland, right? I know the name. I don't know who that is, Diego. And 9, just to be sure, just to be certain, you may not use the market board at all. You may not use retainers, which their jobs are to gather goods for you. You can send them to go do jobs for you. So they come back with gear and loot. You cannot use that. They also are capable of selling goods on the market board for you. Because you are not using the market board, you don't do that. Market board is like the auction house in World of Warcraft. And they are also your bank. Freaking Morty voice actor got arrested for not being able to keep his hands to himself. Oh. Why does Diego just keep asking me about sexual predators? Anyway, or Chocobo Saddlebag, which is an extra inventory slot. You may not use that. I should also probably add... I'm gonna add another rule here real quick. 10. You may not use the Chocobo Companion. There is kind of a companion you can get that's your Chocobo. Cannot use that. Because that breaks being solo. Alright. These rules are also all in the description if anyone is curious. And I also have them up so I can read them at any time. That is the game we will be playing. Yippee! I'm actually pretty excited. Minnesota, but yeah, oh. It's time. On to character creation. Welcome. This little... Well, you can get rid of this for now. The black box is to cover the... Well, I guess I could leave it up so for you guys. Black box is there to cover the chat box because it is discouraged for you to show the chat box when you're streaming. It is considered bad form. All right, new character. These are our races. Here, human, Elizen, elf, Lalafell, potato, Mikote, catboy, Rugadin, Shrek, Aura, K-pop, Hrothgar. Nice. Viera, bunnies. I actually considered doing this random. You know what? We might do that. Let's see. I'm going to bring up the D&D dice roller. Haven't been on one of these sites since like 2014. If I can find one. I'll just get the furry. I'm sure it'll be fine. Alright, 1d8. From the top down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For the record, this is my main race. I play Lalafell. We're the best. We're the cutest. We'll steal your fucking shin. Let's roll. We got 8. Alright. We're a Viera. Are we a boy or a girl? I got a 1. We are a boy. We're a stupid, sexy rabbit. Awesome! I actually like the Viera. I think they look cool. All right, 1 or 2, Rava or Vina. These are the different tribes. Starting attributes don't matter anymore. Let's roll 1 or 2. I got another 1. We're a Rava. Rabbit Femboy. Hell yeah, dude. All right. This we can randomize whatever we want. We're going to be the shortest of kings. See what faces we got. Oh my, is that the tribunal? Is that the 3 corners of the tribunal? I didn't know that the Aura can have beards. Or the Viera, not Aura. I didn't know Viera had beards. What the? I like this one because it has the Morrowind triangle. The skin color. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're apparently gray. Now, let's see what our hairstyles got. Is that hat like built into the hair? Built-in accessories, oh my. Zoom out a little bit. I know this is a hairstyle of an actual character in a game. Looking very androgynous, yeah. That's Viera. Hat is our hair. The only bald rabbit. Feels bad, man. Well, this is a basic human hair. I think this is the... I think that was the trailer hair. I kind of remember that wait. I just got a character concept. That one. Hair color. Do tell. I want to make Garde from Fear and Hunger as a bunny boy. A little bit more like that. Jaw. Strongest of them. Eye shape. There we go. That'll work. Eye color. I think this is actually his eye color. Why do we have a choker on? I think it's neckwear. Neck is an equipment slot, and you get neck guards, chokers, necklaces. But the real answer is because we are a K-pop boy. Eyebrows. That one. Nose. Remember Garde having a very strong nose. Type 3. Somebody boy in Garde is possible. Can't wait to bully you into this. Oh my. I don't think Garde has any lipstick. Let's see. Got the All Might ears. I am here. Let's be a sad bunny. Long. Facial features. We can get a double eyelash. Double eyebrow. Yeah, let's keep the bunny color. Garde does not have freckles. I do believe he has a scar. Garde would definitely wear eyeliner. Is that hair or leaves? I don't know. Don't like it. We don't have tattoos. He doesn't have face paint. Let's hear the voices. Type 4 feels like Garde to me. Type 3, you think? Type 4 feels more like Garde to me. We could just roll. We got numbers here. We could just roll a d12. Let the dice decide. I rolled the dice. I got a 3. You win. Alrighty. We see how our character looks in different environments. Lenosha, Gridania, Thanalan, and a house. Alright. This will be our character. Save the appearance data. Garde. Let's see. Today is the 6th astral moon on the 10th. Or I guess the 11th? November 10th. Ta-da! And I believe the guardian of such a month is Nofika. Tender of soils and harvests and goddess of abundance, the guardian deity of Gridania. She commands the element of earth and is associated with the 11th moon of the Eorzean calendar. Nafika is the daughter of Azema and the younger sister of Limlane. She's most often depicted as a jubilant farmer holding a scythe of steel. Her symbol is the spring leaf. And boy, is she bountiful. Alright. Our classes. We have Gladiator. This will turn into the Paladin. Pugilist turns into Monk. Marauder into Warrior. Lancer into Dragoon. Archer into Bard. Conjurer into White Mage. Thaumaturge into Black Mage. And Arcanist can be either a Scholar or a Summoner. If we get Arcanist, we have to choose one or the other. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's roll a 1d8 to see what we get. We got a 4. We are a Lancer. Spear boy! Paladin makes sense for Lagarde. That's true. That is true. He is a knight. Do we ignore the dice? Tell me, dice. 1d2. If you roll a 1, I ignore you. I rolled a 2. The dice wants me to be a dragoon. What a dragoon. Alright. You selected Marlborough. Yep. Our name. Lagarde. We can be Garde. Loading. Hey, we got in. Sick. Begin new game. Yippee! Ah, the world is currently full. Alright, we gotta wait for a queue. These don't take very long. There's always the chance that he dies immediately. Lagarde Lagoraphobia, the fear of rabbits. I don't know if that would fit. That might be too long of a name. Or Leporophobia. We're in. Man, I've been playing for a minute and a half and I already beat the final boss. I'm the best! Oi! You alright, lad? You were moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides. Yeah, that'll be the aether, I reckon. Some are more prone to the sickness than others. No need to fret, though. You'll soon get used to it. Damn! Chug that! What a guy! The boys! It's the cat bats. Hey, you're finally awake. I cannot tell you how many people have made that joke. Feeling better, Kapoor? Went right into the Imperial ambush, same as us, and that thief over there.
Aha! You can see us. Had a feeling you could, Kapoor. We're Muggles. We live in this wood.
I love these guys.
Normal folks can't see or hear us, which makes you special, Kapoor.
Like these two elves.
And seeing as how you're special, maybe you can tell us something. The wood's been restless of late. Lots of strange things happening. Have you chance to witness anything suspicious, Kapoor?
I had a dream about a warlock. Now I'm watching a cat drink booze?
But of course you haven't. You've only just arrived. Well, there's nothing for it then. You just have to keep looking. Nice to meet you, Kapoor.
Bro, that edible must be kicking in. I don't see the cat bat, but they see the bottle moving? You'd think. Maybe they just live here long enough that they don't care. That man just indirectly kissed a Moogle. Owned. How's that for situational awareness? The Donny is still a fair way off, in case you were wondering. Seeing as you're awake, I'll let you keep me company until we get there. Them youngins don't care much for conversation, see? Bremen's the name, and peddling's my trade. Ah, a peddler? We on our way to the Two Rivers? As for your good self, judging by your unusual garments, they say you're one of them new adventurers. Am I warm?
Yes, I'm new here.
I knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business, these days especially. Bro, you're telling me. What was it that first attracted you to it? To gain power. That's the Garde for you. I need more power. Power, as in, power to do good? Like protecting the weak and fighting for what's right and all that? Oh, I thought that's what you meant. Well, adventurers do get up to a lot of fighting, that's for sure. You'll never be short of a chance to polish your warcraft in the adventuring business. When you arrive in town, you best enroll at the Adventurers Guild. They'll set you on the right path. It wouldn't hurt to join a guild, neither. Draconia's home to a few. If you fancy learning how to fight with a bow, polearm, or even spells, you think about sinking one out. I'm gonna join the Lancers Guild. Just remember, though, there are more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. Are we allowed to have great morals, or are we stuck with being good? This isn't like a branching game. It's pretty linear. You can be an asshole, though. Halt! Go no further! What's this then? Ah! Oh my god. Bro almost died 30 seconds. Guy hasn't even got out of the cutscene. What's going on? A skirmish is broken out up ahead with the XIV. For your own safety, you must remain here until... Oh god, bird people. Bloody hells! We shall hold them here! Try to break clear! Birds! Hey, they got him. Nice. So that's the XIV. They don't get along with Gridania. That was too bleeding close. Nice of the XIV to send us a welcoming party, though, eh? Joking aside, this won't be the last time you meet those feathered fiends. So just you take care, all right? By the by, is this your first trip to Gridania? This is Lagarde's first trip here. He just woke up here. Nodders. Is it? Well then, let this journeyed itinerant tell you the ins and outs of your destination. The city of Gridania lies slap bang in the middle of the Black Shroud. The biggest, luscious forest in all Eorzea. Though it ain't near as lush as it used to be, saying that. Not since the calamity laid half of it to waste. The destruction prompted a herd of new nasties to move in. Gave the XIV unneeded encouragement. Birdman raids have become a daily occurrence. Ah, at long last. Behold Gridania, the forest nation, blessed by the elementals. Come to join the hippie commune.
The Black Shroud, the ancient forest, close to the heart of Eorzea. Beneath the boughs of its towering trees lies the woodland city-state of Gridania. Once a sanctuary from the world beyond the hedge, even the mighty elementals, eternal guardians of the forest, could not forestall the coming of the seventh umbral era. However, the goddess Nofika was never one to forsake her children, and today she welcomes another brave soul. One who may yet play a telling role in the tale of this great realm.
And here's where we part ways, son. Last thing the guard knew, he was fighting creatures beyond human recognition with his daughter, a mercenary. Now he's a bunny man. He sat on a big, weird-looking chair. And he woke up here. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares, then it's back to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this. A way of thanks for keeping me company. What is it? Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square. Thanks, Bremen.
May the matron take him to her bosom, that he may never want.
That he may never want for milk.
So serenity, purity, and sanctity.
Final Fantasy 14. It actually works out because Nofika is the patron deity of Gridania and ours. Do we have to go through the cutscene each time we die? It's not in the rules because it's not like a thing, but if I die, I am allowing us to skip any cutscenes we have seen before. So if we die and we come back as a job in the other 2 cities, because there's 3 starting cities, they all have a slightly different opening and like initial quest line, then we have to go through it. But if we die and we come back in Gridania, we can skip it. Basically, if we've seen the cutscene, read through the text, this game has a lot of text, a lot of reading, we can skip through it if we've seen it before. Anyway. You there! Yes, you! Your face is not known to me. Newly come to the city, no doubt. I am Bertinand, a wood whaler of Gridania. Ah, the elves are French, by the way. It is my duty to protect our nation from her enemies while welcoming those who may yet prove her friends. Let us see which you are. I come as a conqueror. Alright. Welcome to Gridania, a vibrant forest nation cradled in the bosom of nature. Please select the control scheme you wish to use. Mouse and keyboard. Yep. Speak to Bertinand. Alright, I gotta move this. Turn this on. Here we go. Nope. I really should have saved, Actually, we're gonna log out real quick. Elves are either English or French. A lot of the time, they're Irish and Finnish, actually. Interestingly enough. Oh, I can't download from... I can't download from my main character. I wanted to download my controls and setup from my main character. So we're going to spend a little bit of time messing with the HUD. Not too much time. But a little bit. A little bit. This game has a very customizable HUD. Well, now that we've got that confirmed, get this off, get this off, get this off. Go into the HUD layout. Drop you down to like 80. Make them smaller. It's a lot of boxes. You can really customize. Get our bar 3 up because we will need it later. The parameter bar on top. Make things a lot smaller. This game starts with a pretty sizable UI. Gill up here. Or you know what, Gil can go over here. Main menu, will leave that the same size so I can see all my buttons pretty nice. Gil is Final Fantasy money. Like across the entire series, it's called Gil. My Gil right there. My duty list. That will have to move once we get an actual duty. I think we need to move the parameter bar up just a smidge. I wish you could set it to like lock along the grid. I think that would be nice. All right, that'll do for now. Hey. Initiating quests. Yes. Hello, Bertonaut. Coming to Gardania. To be recognized as an adventurer in the city-state of Gardania, you must first register yourself with the Adventurers Guild. Our first quest! Another green adventurer, I presume? I thought as much. I cannot allow strangers to wander Gardania unchecked and untested. Before you rush off and begin pestering every second citizen for work, suggest you make yourself known at the Carline Canopy. That's the headquarters of the local Adventurers Guild, in case you were wondering. The Carline Canopy is the building you see behind me. Speak to Mother Mune within it, and she will take you in hand, Mummy. Quest accepted. You begun a quest. See the duty list? Yep. Alright, now that we've got the quest here, I can move it up a little bit. Like that. Oh, we don't need the scenario guide. Alright. Oh my god. We're getting started. Cannot be used here. I can't sprint. No! Hello, Mama. Mother Mune. Well, well, what have we here? A wide-eyed and wondering young adventurer. Come to put your name down at the guild, I assume. Welcome. Mune's my name, or Mother Mune as most call me, and the Carline Canopy is my palace. As the head of the Adventurers Guild in Gardania, I have the honor of providing guidance to the fledgling heroes who pass through our gates. No matter your ambitions, the guild is here to help you attain them. In return, we expect you to fulfill your duties as an adventurer by assisting the people of Gardania. A fine deal, wouldn't you agree? Does your race actually matter in the game? For some dialogue, it matters superficially for stats. Like, each race has a slightly different, like, stat array, but we're at the point where, like, your stats, like, from leveling completely, and like gear completely negate that. It doesn't matter anymore. It's like a relic of when it actually did matter. But it'll change dialogue. For example, I was doing the current seasonal quest. There's a Halloween quest going on right now. I was doing that on my main, like as the Lalafell, and someone called me a potato because I was a Lalafell. So it'll occasionally change dialogue. Biggest thing is for movement. Because every character, regardless of race, has the same, like, hitbox, the same stand box. And it's based on the Lalafell. So the bigger you are, the harder it can be to tell you where you actually are. Other than that, it doesn't really matter. Pick what you want, be what you want. In return, we expect you to fulfill your duties as an adventurer by assisting the people of Gridania. A fine deal, wouldn't you agree? To an outsider's eyes, all may seem well with our nation, but naught could be further from the truth. The people live in a state of constant apprehension. The Ixil and various gangs of common bandits provide an unending supply of trouble. Trouble compounded by the ever-present threat of the Garlean Empire to the north. And that is to say nothing of the calamity. Even now, the wounds have barely begun to heal. Ah, but I speak of it as if you were there. Forgive me. 5 years past, Eorzea was well nigh laid to waste when a dread worm emerged from within the lesser moon, Dalamud, and rained fire upon the realm. It is this which people call the Calamity. Scarcely a square mom of the 12's wood was spared the devastation. Yet despite the forest's extensive wounds, not a soul among us can recall precisely how it happened. I'm well aware of how improbable that must sound to an outsider. It is improbable, but it's also true. For reasons we can ill explain, the facts surrounding the calamity are shrouded in mystery. There are as many versions of events as there are people willing to recount them. Yet amidst the hazy recollections and conflicting accounts, all agree on one thing. That Eorzea was saved from certain doom by a band of valiant adventurers. Do the Final Fantasy games tie into each other like they don't have guns in Final Fantasy VII? Well, they have guns in Final Fantasy VII. For the most part, the games are all standalone. There are some exceptions, however. For example, Final Fantasy XI takes place in the same world as Final Fantasy Tactics. Unless it's like a numbered like a sequel of a number, like Final Fantasy Dirge Cerberus, Final Fantasy VII Dirge Cerberus, Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VII, what's it called? The prequel, or Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy X-2. If it doesn't go like that in, like, number sequel, it's a different world. But they share commonalities, like Moogles, Gil, Chocobos, job names, stuff like that. Whatever else we've misremembered, none of us have forgotten the heroes who risked life and limb for the sake of the realm. And yet, whenever we try to say their names, the words die upon our lips. And whenever we try to call their faces to mind, we see naught but silhouettes amidst a blinding glare. Thus have these adventurers come to be known as the Warriors of Light. There are guns in this too, by the way. Pray, do not feel daunted by the deeds of legends. We do not ask that you become another Warrior of Light. Only that you do what you can to assist the people of Gridania. Everyone has chronic amnesia about what happened in the past, specifically what happened around the Calamity. Great or small, every contribution counts. I trust you will play your part. All that's left then is to conclude the business of registration. Here's a quill. Scrawl your name right there. Oh, and I would appreciate it if you used your real name. There is a special place in the 7th hell of those for those who use amusing aliases. It's a good thing I used my real name, and I'm not named something like Balls Deep 69. Fun fact: the GMs will get mad at you if you have like an obscene name. Garde, huh? And you're quite sure that is an amusing alias? No, it's my name. If that's your name, that's your name. Very well. From this moment forward, you are a registered adventurer of Gridania, nation blessed of the elementals and the bounty of the Twelveswood. The guild expects great things from you. But to make a legally binding contract, yeah, we basically just joined a union. Look what just arrived, another God's damned adventurer. Don't you start with that. Adventurers are the very salve that Gridania needs. The Elder Seed Seer herself bade us welcome them with open arms. Do you mean to disregard her will? Of course not. Lest you forget, it is my sworn duty to uphold the peace. Am I to blame if outsiders bring mistrust upon themselves? You, adventurer! Mind that you do not cause any trouble here, or I shall personally cast you out of this realm and into the seventh hell. Okay, asshole. Do we have dental? We're a bunny boy. We have immaculate teeth as a birthright. Pay that outburst no mind. He meant only to counsel you. Suspicious characters have been prowling the Twelveswood of late, you see, and the Wood Whalers feel they cannot afford to take any chances. As is often the way with folk who live in isolation, Gridanians are wont to mistrust things they do not well know, your good self included. Fear not, however, given a catalog of exemplary deeds, in no more than a handful of years, the locals will surely warm to you. On behalf of my fellow citizens, I welcome you to Gridania. May you come to consider our nation as your own in time. Now then, you may depend upon old Mother Mune to teach you a few things that every adventurer should know. I got that K-pop star teeth. They're immaculate. Or just immediately die, walks out, gets, like I said, immediately dies to a ladybug. All right. Oh my god, we leveled up! Yippee! Level 2! Woohoo! All right, Mother. Mune, proprietress of the Carline Canopy, wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. Here we go again. This is a very narrative-heavy game. There's a reason why. There's a reason why it's considered basically 5 JRPGs in one. Which, fun fact, you can play 3 of them for free. Let us begin at the beginning, shall we? Now that you are a formal member of the Adventurers Guild, we must be sure you have a firm grasp of the fundamentals of adventuring. To that end, I have 3 tasks I wish you to perform. Nodders. Your first task is to visit the Aetheryte. This massive crystal stands in the middle of the Aetheryte Plaza, not far from the Carline Canopy. Take a shot each time you have to talk to someone for more than 5 minutes. Oh god! The Final Fantasy 14 you die challenge. Now that's a permadeath challenge I'm not willing to undergo. As a device that enables instantaneous transportation, the Aetheryte plays a key role in the life of the ever-wandering adventurer. Once you've located the crystal, all you need to do is touch its surface. I'm not going to voice act this. This is her just telling me how to teleport. Remember, the Wood Whalers will be present to offer further instruction. For your second task... Oh, okay, this is actually important. Never mind. For your second task, you are to visit the Lancers Guild. There is no better place to learn the arts of the polearm. Speak with Jillian, and she will explain the benefits of joining the guild. For your third and final task, I would have you visit the markets at the heart of Old Gridania's commercial district. There you shall find weapons and armor, and all the various items that an adventurer might need on his travels. Can't teleport it against our code of honor, that's true. I have to attune, but I can't use it. Exceptions are made, like I said, for places you cannot get otherwise. Yeah. Like, there are quest locations where you have to teleport, or you have to be able to teleport to. There is, however, more to the markets than buying and selling goods. Speak with parsemontre. Listen well to his counsel. The master merchant can be uncooperative at times, so be sure to offer him one of my famous eel pies. Like so many men, he is much more charitable when his stomach is full. Here, I made a batch not long ago. You ever tasks? May Nofrica guide your path. And one more thing. Should you happen to come across any citizens in need, don't be afraid to proffer a helping hand. I am certain they will be pleased to meet an adventurer in whom they can confide their woes. Of course, the work they offer is unlikely to be of realm-shattering importance. Prove your worth and build a reputation. And in time, folk will be more inclined to entrust you with matters of moment. Go do side quests. I also suggest you lend an ear to the smith here in the canopy. The smiths are trusted representatives of the Adventurers Guild, and are an invaluable source of advice for neophyte heroes seeking to attain greatness. We will not be talking to the smith. Hello! What a nice guy. All right. And we're off. We're almost free. God, it feels weird not being a Lalafell. I feel slow. I should actually... show initials. Are the minion names out too? No. Oh my god. There's so many things! Alright, don't show titles. Alright, that's a lot cleaner. That looks a lot better. There we go. Also, we should be busy. Does it mean our legal name or the name we give our character? Well, the name we give our character is our name. Unless you're talking about, like... does the game need your name? Yeah, I'm technically registered as Aliulo. Hello, Bernadette. Bernadette is searching for adventurers eager to prove their mettle. Newly come to Gridania, are you? Search of fame and fortune, perhaps? If you've confidence in your abilities, I urge you to speak with Chantelu of the God's Quiver. You can find him standing vigil before the Archers Guild. Which is, creatures of the 12s would have been behaving most unnaturally of late, and it's fallen to the God's Quiver to pacify them. Alas, they are solely undermanned. For this reason, they seek able adventurers to supplement their ranks. I'm certain that your offer of aid would be well received. Go do that and get some extra XP. We have to attune. But this is the thing we cannot use. These are your fast travel points. Greetings, adventurer. I see you are faithfully following Mother Miyun's instructions. Allow me to offer you a bit of instruction myself. I'm Nicaea of the Wood Whalers, and I know a thing or two about the Aetheryte. Yes, that big crystal right there. Aetherytes are devices that tap into ethereal energies and are primarily used as a means of travel to travel swiftly from one place to another. Return and teleport, the most common transportation spells, make direct use of the Aetherites and their connection to the flow of Aether. And as these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer worthy of the name will wish to seek out and attune himself to each one. Truly, few things in this world are so useful to an intrepid explorer. But you need not locate all of them at once. Before rushing out into the wilds, I suggest you start with the aetherites found here in Gridania. Should you wish to learn more about the aetherite or transportation magic, I'm here to answer your questions. Okay. Return, learn. Yippee! Too bad it's not on my heart bar. All right, and let's go grab some of these extra side quests. Adele. Preserving the past. Adele's looking for an adventurer to deliver a forgotten item. Ah, an adventure, precisely what we needed. Not a moment ago, we dispatched our newest recruit, Artur, to inspect Miketo's amphitheater. Regrettably, the young here is more spirit than sense, and he charged off without his tools. Suffice it to say, he won't be getting any work done. Would you be so kind as to deliver them to him? Wonderful. Sing out Lualik in the Acorn Orchard behind the atrium. Should have Artur's tools. Okay. Hey man, XP is XP, you know? Nicolio. Nicolio needs the assistance of a kind adventurer for friendship. I know all about adventurers. You'll do anything for a reward, won't you? Well then, I want you to make Onalee laugh. She's no good with strangers, so you should first introduce yourself politely with a bow. Ah, this teaches you how to emote. Bow. You bow courteously to Onalee. Hey. Nice. That seemed to work, but she still looks sad. Try sharing the joy in your heart with her. That'll prove how nice you are. I don't know if I'd appreciate someone walking up and bowing and giving me all these faces. You're odd. That's true. How do I get rid of my little symbol? This little symbol here, I don't want it. You know what, I can do this. There we go. Yippee! I think she's starting to like you. Good. Now that you've broken the ice, I bet that if you surprise her and just start dancing, she'll laugh her head off. Oh boy, I do not know what the bunny boy dance looks like. Let's find out. Damn, kill it, buddy. Kill it, Lagarde.
Hee Ha ha! You're a really good dancer, mister. That looked fun. Maybe you should try it sometime.
Thank you, you're pretty good at this. Onalee lost her father 5 years ago during all the fighting. She hasn't laughed much since then. So I wanted to... I mean, we're all worried, but a lot of the younglings have been following me around lately, and you wouldn't understand. Anyway, thanks for the help. Thanks for the money, kid. Well, that was depressing. Dell sent you. Give me a moment. Yeah, they are still fresh and unused as the day got them. Doubt he's even realized he left the bloody things behind. First day and he forgets his tools. Half odds needs a kick up it. Oh my god, don't kick him up the... Oh, rude. See, is there another quest we can get? Ah. We gotta head to the Archers Guild. We just harassed a poor depressed person. It's fine. We're the good guy. We're just a little weird. Ascaline. See, all of the races have like a different cultural context, normally applied to like the original ones are like based off the languages the game is translated into, because this game is in English, French, Japanese, and German. The Elzen are French. The Rugaden are German. The Lalafell are Japanese. And the here are English. However, because it's Halloween. Yeah, there's a Halloween event going on. You do a little quest, you get a fun emote. It's actually a fun quest. We won't be doing that anytime soon because you need to be level 10 to do it. Bernadette sent you to me? Well, inexperienced or not, if you wish to prove your worth to the people of Gridania, you were right to come. You do wish to prove yourself, do you not? I do! Chantalou of the God's Quiver is testing adventurers by sending them to slay the forest funguars. Ordinarily, the forest funguars that inhabit the central shroud are not more than a nuisance. However, we've received reports that vast clouds of the creature's spores have rendered parts of the 12's wood impassable, and ruined crops besides. We periodically cull the funguar population in order to prevent such occurrences, but the creatures have taken to spawning out of season, making it ever more difficult to keep their numbers in check. Though this is indeed a troubling development, the God's Quiver has more pressing concerns and can ill afford to waste time fighting funguars. Just to prove yourself, go to the central shroud and exterminate 6 of the pests. Use caution and approach them one at a time, lest your adventuring career be cut disappointingly short. Go kill shrooms. Famibos of the Archers Guild wishes you to deliver a sealed message to the markets. Hail, adventurer! Might you have a moment? I'm in need of a trustworthy soul to deliver a missive to Parnell. Isn't tomorrow American Veterans Day? Something like that. I think kids were off school today and there's like flags everywhere. I don't know. I thought Veterans Day was in like May. Or maybe that's Memorial Day. I don't know. I'm in need of a trustworthy soul to deliver a missive to Parnell. You can find her in the shaded bower in the midst of the markets. Why would I not simply go and speak with her myself? Well, as I'm sure you've observed, Gridanians have a tendency to be rather... I mean, in person, they can be a little... Well, they're kind of assholes. The matter is not urgent. Simply hand over the missive the next time you find yourself in the markets. Please, as a favor from one adventurer to another. Okie dokie. Free XP, baby. Thanksgiving is in 13, 12 days, something like that. It's like, what, the 24th? Like the 3rd Thursday or something. 23rd. That bunny just teleported. Alright. Let's turn in some of our quests. You! We will not be using you. This is how you summon your retainers. Pars Montre! By what right does a fledgling adventurer presume to address Pars Montre, master of the markets? That was weird for me because technically I'm in the future, or maybe I'm in the past. You think you can stroll in here, bold as you please, and demand my hard-earned knowledge? Ha! A merchant does not for naught, especially when dealing with would-be heroes. If, on the other hand, you had some tasty morsel to curry my favor, then I might reconsider your request. Come now, this whole encounter reeks of Mune's handiwork, and more specifically, her baking. Don't look so surprised, son. I smell that eel pie of yours a mile away. Hand it over. Okay. Get out of here. Mother Mune's realm-famous eel pie. Served only in her fine establishment, the Carline Canopy. I've never eaten eel. This guy even looks grumpy. That flaky crust, just divine. Very well, I am a man of my word. Pay close attention, for I shall explain this once. The aspiring adventurer need look no further than the rosewood and ebony stalls. Both are but a short stroll from where we stand. If you mean to do battle, you'd best be prepared with a quality set of weapons and armor. Such goods are the province of the Rosewood Stalls, directly south of here. You will be pleased to learn that the merchants of Garde are exceedingly particular when it comes to craftsmanship, so you needn't fear defective straps and the like. If it is potions and paraphernalia you seek, head north to the Ebony Stalls. These shelves are lavishly stocked and by widely traveled Ildan merchants, and I may truly say that I've seen things amongst their myriad wares that I scarce knew existed. Do you follow me thus far? The first step in any purchase is to select the stalls that meet your needs. Then you may concern yourself with price and profit. There is little more I can teach you with mere words. Go peruse the stalls and see for yourself what wares they offer. There is no substitute for first-hand experience, after all, and I'm weary of talking. Unless you have another eel pie. If you count my ass, I do. Eel pie sounds vile. I imagine there's some eel that tastes good. Parsemontrenomics. The master of the markets, Parsemontre, is willing to permit an adventurer to assist him in fulfilling an order from the Lancers Guild. I take it my previous explanation did not suffice to sate your curiosity. Very well. What the? Oh, I think that's all my veteran rewards and shit coming in. We will not be using those. If you wish to know more of the markets, I shall give you a practical education free of charge. As master of the markets, I entertain many requests. This order from the whalers, for example, but I delegate the fulfillment to my hirelings that I might tend to such tasks as I alone am capable of performing. For your personal betterment, I shall delegate the fulfillment of this particular request to you. I bid you search the stalls for a bone spearhead, a pot of beeswax oil, and a length of brambleweed rope, and deliver them to Sanguled of the Lancers Guild. There is much and more to be found in these stalls if you have the dedication to seek it and the coin to procure it. However, as my representative, you need only offer my name as payment. None will deny me. In fact, many will be all too eager to part with their wares, so numerous are the debts I am owed. A fine proposition, is it not? I am spared a simple task, and you gain priceless mercantile experience. Why, I should rightly charge you for such an opportunity. Great game, but it's 1 a.m., so I'm going to leave. Take care, man. Have fun playing. Thanks for hanging out, Hades. You have a good night. But worry not. I'm a man of my word, and the terms will stand. Deliver the goods to Sanguled, and she may even see fit to reward you. Yippee! Alright, and then we're turning in course correspondence. Greetings, sir. Might you be looking to secure the services of retainer? Nope. From your boss's sealed message. Message entrusted to you with the Archers Guild by an adventurer calling herself Mibos. What's this? Miss from Mibos, you say? Whatever could it be about? Let me see now. She wants to know about the available stock of potions at the markets. Hardly a matter that warrants a letter, much less the hiring of a courier. Why could she not ask the question in person? I sense that adventurers from beyond our borders from Gardania is somewhat difficult to deal with. Are we truly so devoid of warmth? If we must trust outsiders, it's only because so many of them have brought chaos to the 12's wood, and such sins as theirs are not soon forgotten. Yet I suppose we might endeavor to be a little less cold. Be nice. Gardanians are all meanies. They're all big meanies. Hello, Elric. You have discerning eyes, sir. The craftsmanship's truly something, ain't it? For securing any manner of passe-montre. Gods, if I ever hear that bloody name again, it'll be too soon. And there I was thinking I might make a guild today. Yeah, take the damn brambleweed rope and bugger off. Okay, fine, jeez. Don't be so rude, dude. Da-da-da. You know, let's finish some of these quests before we go grab that. My log's getting a little full. A little chunky. Hey, Girthsid. What the? Sorry, mate, we ain't open yet. Oh, on a passe-montreuse. Well, what was the said you wanted? Bone spearhead? Ah, here she is. They can tell the bastard we're square. and Admiranda. Welcome, welcome. At the best of good Master Parchmontre, you said. And what do we owe the pleasure of your company today, my lord? May I take this opportunity to say that it is an honor and a privilege to serve you. But you must have your beeswax oil without delay. Yes, yes, feel free to take as much as you require. And you will, of course, inform Master Parchmontre that I was only too happy to accommodate his needs, yes? I'm sure he will enjoy the bootlicking. Alright, up to Senguled. Run! I'm gonna take a drink real quick. What business have you with me, adventurer? You come upon the bidding of Master Parchmontre? Yep, here you go. Bone spearhead, the bone of some large mammal whittled down to a sharp point. Beeswax oil, 1 part solvent beeswax, with 2 parts olive oil used to treat leather, and brambleweed rope. Take sturdy rope twisted from common brambleweeds. Hi, how are you? I'm doing pretty good, Austin Classens. How are you today? Welcome to Final Fantasy XIV. Permadeath. So soon? I'm impressed. Placed my order only a short time ago, yet here are all the items I requested. Truly, Master Parchmontre is every bit as resourceful as they say. You're fortunate to work under such a man. You do well to mold yourself in his image if you have any aspirations as a merchant. I'm gonna be the best. The best! Hello, Jillian. Welcome to the Lancers Guild, to see you your own spear. Seem to refine your skills with the polearm and you come to the right place. Here at the Lancers Guild, spear wielders gather to train with one another, further hone their abilities under the tutelage of our fine instructors. More than just an instrument of war, the spear is also a tool for hunting. With game ever more plentiful in the 12's wood, the weapon has been the mainstay of the locals here since before the founding of Gardania. With the passing of time, our nation became a gathering place for spearmasters from across the realm, many eager to test their mettle against the famed might of our wood whalers. Doing okay, that's good to hear. And it was here in Gardania that the myriad fighting styles came into contact, eventually giving rise to the art here taught today. That spear technique could be formalized at all owed much to the founding of the Lancers Guild by wood whaler Captain Mistal nigh on a century past. The tradition of accepting students from without as well as within Gardania's borders persists to this day, ensuring that the art of the polearm may not only survive but continue to evolve. Well, there you have it. Hope this brief history of the guild has helped settle any doubts in your mind. Lancers Guild is always so eager to welcome new initiates. You have will to enlist to speak with me again and we'll be the enrollment procedures. Well then, you made up your mind to enlist in the Lancers Guild? Yes, sir. Jillian wishes you to reaffirm your desire. Way of the Lancer. Excellent. I'll let Guildmaster Wayne know to expect you. All who seek admittance to our ranks must present themselves before him. He'll judge if you're fit to become one of us. Pray make your way to the training area within. Guildmaster waits you there. You got it. Also, bois the law. Quarrels with squirrels. Boislon of the Lancers Guild wants a fledgling adventurer to deal with this squirrel problem. Ah, fresh-faced adventurer. The very manner of person I'd wish to meet. The Lancers Guild is looking for someone to track down and exterminate half a dozen squirrels. The infernal pests have been squeezing in under our floorboards every eve for the past several moons and gnawing away at the support pillars. If yet to inflict any serious structural damage, I thank the builder, but I hesitate to bring such a trifling matter before the wood whalers or the gods quiver. Hence my delight at your timely arrival. Why, an adventurer who could not dispatch such woodland nuisances is not worthy of the name. Not here in Gardania, at any rate. You know what becomes of capable adventurers, but perhaps it is best you do not. Squirrels of which I spoke can be found in the central shroud. Turn to me once you disposed of them, assuming the task is not beyond you. For your sake, I sincerely hope it is not. I can kill a squirrel. I'm good. Alright, you are a new boss. Well met, adventurer. I understand you wish to learn the Lancer's art under our roof. Though you've doubtless brandished a spear before this day, perhaps even in earnest, you still have a long way to go before you may call yourself a Lancer in sooth. My capacity as Guildmaster, I shall guide your training, beginning with the very basics, principles of our art. There exist myriad fighting styles, each of which has its own unique qualities. None, however, can claim to be as offensively minded as ours. Our approach is ever one of attack, no matter who or what we face. An experienced lancer is able to wield the pole arm as if it were an extension of his body. Transforms into a raging storm before his foes, delivering a barrage of devastating thrusts and slashes. To facilitate such a relentless assault, we lancers forego plate, favoring armor, leather, and chain. Such materials as provide adequate protection without unduly hindering movement. A lance's worth may be measured quite simply in how swiftly and decisively he can pierce his enemy's defenses. By its nature, the pole arm is a simple weapon to wield, for good or ill. Even in a farmer's hands, it's capable of wreaking considerable havoc. This has been a mainstay of every great army since ancient times. You know that a lance alone does not a lancer make. Faced with unfavorable odds, an unseasoned spearman will break formation and flee without a moment's hesitation. True lancer, however, flinches not before his enemies, for he knows not the meaning of fear. Ever does he press forward, disdainful of the odds, that he might pierce the enemy line and open a path to victory. Needless to say, doing so requires no small amount of courage. And that is why our guild has striven from the first to instill this essential quality in every soul who passes through our halls. Arduous trials await you should you join our ranks. Knowing this, have you the resolve to wield the lance? I can do it! Because I have no choice! Well said, adventurer. See no reason to deny you a place within our ranks. But I neglected to introduce myself. I'm Wayne, master of this guild. Pleasantries duly exchanged, I hereby assign you your first task. A trial, to be precise. In order to develop an affinity with your weapon and learn to gauge such things as distance, you to go forth and brandish your spear with reckless abandon. The squirrels, ladybugs, and funguars that roam just outside the city should provide you with a suitable challenge. Put down, let's say, 3 of each, then report back to me. More squirrels! Kill all the beings of the wood. Oh my god, there's so many side quests. But the thing is, they're kind of important because of the experience. I need the experience, dude. Give me the experience, dude. Because I can't grind, so I need to, you know. I need to do the quests to get every ounce of experience I can. You know what's a good soda? Squirt. Squirt's a good soda. Got one right here. It's like a grapefruit soda. I think it's pretty good. Yeah, right. Hey, Artworm. What? I'm terribly busy right now, and thank you not to bother me. Carpenter of the prestigious OK Dream and I prepares the... Hey, Recruit's Toolbox, a sturdy box filled with pristine carpentry tools. Eat it. Where did I put my... Oh, God, I take it from the guild too, then. Was that Adele sent you? With my tools? Yes, I was actually just about to go, and this is so embarrassing. My apologies, just I've been so focused on the task at hand. You know, it's a miracle that this amphitheater even survived the calamity. It's the Carpenters Guild that saved it, moving it piece by piece and rebuilding it. When I saw what they'd done for Gadani, I knew what I wanted to be. The gods, when they told me my first task was to come here. Anyway, thank you for bringing my tools. You're new to the OK Dream too, right? Let's both work hard for the good of the guild, eh? Oh, and may the elementals watch over you and keep you safe. You too, buddy. 1 second. Where are the... Where's the animation control? there a way to hide my mail? Whoa, I got auto-moved. I guess I can hide my mail counter. How do you... I feel like it should be in the system. It's not in display. You know, let's use a different... Oh, I have to log back in? Ah, do that later. I know you can control the way that... like, how much the animation is for... like skills, but where is it? Ah, whatever. Hey, Doomsand. I'm Millicent, hear me roar. Doomsand has the need of an adventurer to deliver a message. You, the adventurer, could deliver a message for me? My superior Millicent is stationed outside of Delia Fenil. He's always busy and I'm past due to be relieved. Long past due, truth be told, if I can't simply abandon my post. Speak to her for me, would you? Use your words wisely, she has a bit of a temper. Okay. And you, Estain. Sylphic gratitude. Estain, caretaker of Miketo's amphitheater, needs an adventurer to help her tidy up. Greetings, traveler. Come to see Miketo's famed amphitheater, have you? I'm Estain, caretaker of this fine centerpiece of Gradanian culture, and I fear I must needs trouble you for your assistance. You see, it's not only well-meaning men like yourself who are drawn to this place. The sylphs often visit in the dead of night, long after our citizens have gone to bed. We've no particular objection to their presence, and they seem grateful for the accommodation. So much so that last night they left us a token of their appreciation in the form of vegetables. A lot of vegetables. Generosity is more than welcome, of course. But the sheer quantity of these things makes gathering them all something of a chore. It's not as if I don't have enough to do already. Sure to be most grateful for any help you could give me. Oh my god, they made a mess everywhere. Those wacky sylphs. Those weird, goofy little pumpkin cabbage patch kids. At least they left pumpkins, onions, and carrots. That's a tiny pumpkin. This is very on brand for the time. That is Estain. Well done, friend. Miketo herself would sing you praise. You know well the power of art, how it can strengthen the soul of a nation and preserve its history for future generations. This amphitheater was her greatest gift to Gradania, and it was her wish that all folk use it freely. Not only for performances and festivals, but as a place to share memories and make new ones. I wonder if the sylphs come here to do just that. That said, I do wish they would find other ways to express their gratitude. We've no need of the vegetables here, but mayhap the Carline Canopy can make use of them. Anyways, thanks be to the elementals for bringing you here today. You got it! Level 3! Alright. I think for now we should clean up our little quests here. I think it's time to go do some killing. We've been going for an hour and a half, and we haven't swung our weapon once! Die! What's all this about? Gunasan says he needs a break? The nerve of that sniveling little shite crying for relief at a time like this. Has he forgotten how short-handed we are since that business with the XL the other day? Sending a bloody unknown adventurer to do his bleating, no less. Self-servant sod only thinks of his own woes, rubbing his sore souls while working on all matter of guild-grabbing adventurers into our holy wood! Useless bloody fool! Makes me blood boil, it does. Ah, but it's not you should be given a piece of my mind too. He seems a decent enough sort, considering. Still understand that it's our duty to keep an eye on every stranger that passes through these parts. Any road, I appreciate you lending an ear to my subordinate, damned fool that he is. Go on then and stay out of trouble. I'm a I am a good. A good Vieira. There we go. Actually, I think I want. See it. This is why I wish snapping was the thing. Alright. Oh, wait. Can't do that. Locke doesn't like that. You know, let's make that one smaller. Wish you could get rid of the little bar next to it. Anyway. My sprint there. My potion's there. Alright, that's a bit better. More to my liking. Alright. Well, we're up to level 3 now, so we got plenty of control on it. Like, plenty of, we're plenty safe to go out into the world now. Let's go tell mommy. The conquering hero returns. You've completed my little tasks, I trust. The 3 locations you visited will feature prominently in your life as an adventurer. It is best you grow familiar with them as soon as possible. And you took the time to listen to the woes of the citizenry. I cannot emphasize how important enough it is to lend your talents to one and all, no matter how trivial the matter may seem. I am thankful that you are an obliging sort, Garde. It is adventurers like you who will win the hearts of the locals and pave the way for those who follow. I pray Gridania can rely on your aid in its struggles to come. 400 experience! Oh. Mother Mune, you spoil me. I need to be level 4. Alright, so we have to do some more side jobs. Tadasosa needs someone to return an iron snaffle he accidentally took from the Treespeak stables. What? This isn't it. I must have mistaken this metal bit for a nut whilst out foraging for food in the forest. A spare snaffer misplaced by some sorry soul from the Treespeak stables, I suspect. It was in their vague vicinity that I amassed the majority of my masticable morsels. Well, if I'm ready. Had a hefty helping of these here nuts, so I'll be walking for a while. Might I trouble you to take this to Treespeak stables in my stead? Prior to parting, pray speak to Barbotan at the Yellow Super Gate. Listen well to his directions or you're liable to get lost. Okay, fine, jeez. See with... That's all the way over there. I'll be doing your quest later. I've got squirrels to kill. Oh boy, here we go. The moment of truth. Does the guard die to the first squirrel he finds? Oh, keybind. Targeting. Target nearest enemy. Alright. Here we go. Strike! Easy. Oh god! A fierce foe! By the 12! Yeah, let's roll through here. Oh, we got our second ability now. Nice. Combo attack! Control settings, legacy. There we go, I prefer this. It allows me to run around like this. Alright, one more squirrel. It's our last ladybug. We need to go kill some mushrooms. Mushrooms, mushroom! A badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom. Ah, you forest freak. Someone's claimed that one. Not this one, no. God, there's so many of them. Oh, I assumed the person was going to attack this one. I guess not. Mine for the taking. Nice. Alrighty. Good job, good job. Back to town. I don't think I have any... Oh, I do have a new ring. Nice. I will put that on. Alright. Gotta go talk to Chantaloo, and then to the Lancers Guild. I think we're getting some gear out of this. Oh yeah, dance party. Sick. I really like the music in this game, man. I think this was Nobuo Uematsu? Like ARR and like half of Heaven's Word, I think, was his. I think? Well, well, Legend of Adventure returns. Another worse for wear by the look of it. Ha! You may be out of use to this nation. On behalf of Gridania, I thank you. You got it. Want the eye patch. I don't think I can wear it yet. Nope. But I will be able to next level. Which I believe we will be reaching here shortly. Is that the Fall Guys hoodie? Oh yeah, you can play Fall Guys in this game now. It's pretty sick. I love Fall Guys. All right, real quick. C-pose. G-pose. Let's see if we can... Yeah, disable all motion. Yeah, that's fine. Don't want depth of field. Whoa! Aha, there we go. That'll work. Alright. Don't mind me just getting some things. So you're back. Trust you learned some of the essence of her art. Lancer learns best when he's doing each thrust, making him stronger. Such things as strategy and technique will come in time. So will the Lancer. And never forget courage. Without it, you cannot hope to realize your potential. Your look betrays no end of doubt. Now, what have you take with you this hunting log? It bears the names of the creatures against which a Lancer might hone his skills. To be sure, there is no single way to master our art. The log serves to guide you should you find yourself in need of direction. Sorry, my brain lagged. That'll be all for the present. Now take up your weapon, sally forth, and cut a path for yourself. When we next meet, I hope to see you stronger for your time out in the world. Upon reaching level 5, a level up. Hey, we get some food, too. Now we get the hunting log. An important source of XP. Going with our iPad John. Not the eye with the scar, though. Alright, Spear of the Fearless. Oh, look at this, we can get some proper armor. Oh my god. You'll master a way and would teach you the meaning of courage. Ah, you've returned. Take from your presence that you've gained a measure of familiarity with your weapon. Good. You're ready to begin the next phase of your training. You'll recall my telling you that it takes no small amount of courage to be a Lancer. Now, in general terms, courage is the strength to do something which one finds unnerving. However, a Lancer's notion of courage is not so simple. Having first drawn a distinction between courage and recklessness, he then divides the former into two aspects. I'd have you learn each with spear in hand. The first is composure. When outnumbered in battle, a Lancer may lose his composure and succumb to panic. Should this happen, all of his training will swiftly flee his mind, and he will struggle to overcome opponents whom he would have ordinarily bested with ease. He will, in short, contribute to his own defeat. If you wish to become a Lancer in sooth, you must learn to maintain your composure at all times. Do this, and you'll be able to call upon every ounce of sheer strength and skill when it matters most. And so to your first task. The riverbanks of the Central Shroud are home to Vilekin known as Yarzans. Usually territorial, the creatures will attack anyone who strays too close, making them the bane of fisherfolk. They typically fall upon their prey en masse, barring all avenues of escape before closing in for the kill. One must go through the mind of their victim in that instant. Panic? Despair? Be sure to tell me upon your return. Needless to say, I would have you brave such an encounter. Sorry, I got something in my throat. Take this sack of decidedly noisome bait. Use it to lure the ever-ravenous creatures out of their nest. Maybe that only one curious Yarzan appears, but what if 2 or 3 follow the scent? Let's see how you fare then. Go now, my young lancer, and learn what it means to fight with composure. Composure! Complete pause. Poise. Who else dealt with then, yes? They're good. I'm pleased to see you proving yourself useful. What's that? You wonder what happens to adventurers who fail to complete such trifling tasks? Why, such thuggers soon find there's no place for them within the city. What did they end up after leaving Gridania? Well, you should hear the truth of that before long. I bet they are fine and beloved by the community. I'm sure they're happy. Wanted me to go to the North Shroud. I don't know about that. I don't think it's worth it to do these little extra quests right now. I'll keep hard nut to crack, though. You know what? I'll go finish that one. Then stick to quests that are my level. Or around it. For the time being. I don't think we're in any danger right now. Not for a little bit. So I think we can afford to skip ahead a little bit. And we're going out to North Shroud. Man, it feels weird not having the map unlocked. Actually, while we're here, I was just seeing if they were going to send me out there too. They're not. No Barmbuntal. On an errand for that glutton of a Lalafell? Past this gate into the west, you'll find the Tree Speak stables. Memory serves, that iron snaffle of yours looks like the kind they use in chocobo bridles. Bodwin would be the fellow to ask about that, of course. He looks at the chocobos there, you see. Could well be that he has need of that snaffle. Bodwin. Bodwin? Bodwin. Oh my god, little ladybugs. Hi! Kill them, get them in my hunt log, get a little extra XP. Bro, every point. There we go. These logs weren't worth very much, but they become more valuable as time goes on. We got a level 6 quest up here. Let's go do that. Hey, Polmaw. A clear sign. Polmaw, guarded at Tot's Spire, seeks a diligent adventurer to scrub clean up here of begrimed road signs. Come a little ahead, have you? Well, then you're welcome to a task from my seemingly never-ending list. Need you to head west along the road and scrub down 2 of the Malmstones. Swear by Nofika, those signs accumulate dirt and grime with an almost unnatural haste. If Speak with Kajawana at Tree Peak Stables once you've seen to them. Should be glad to hear the Malmstones are clean for the next 3 bells at least. This land just that dusty? Oh my god, level 9. Do you think I could take one? Let's find out. Should actually eat. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ah, we're good, dude. We're good. We're fine. We're chilling, bro. All right, let's eat. There we go. Get a little extra XP. Okay. Let's rest for a little bit before we fight the next one. While we wait. There we go. Having to change everything every time. It's a little annoying. I wish you could upload your settings to a different character. Ah, well, it is what it is. And it ain't what it ain't. Hey, level 6. Hey, we got Life Surge. Sick. Yeah, let's scrub this off. Scrub it off. See, that's why it's important to do your hunting log. Gotta be careful because those guys are hostile. That's what the little red triangle thing means. So you can aggro them. So just sneak in here and grab these mitlings for my log. We'll move on. There we go. Nice and clean. Hey, good Joanna. Well, could you wanna? What's that? You've been cleaning Malmstones? Well, thank you. With all the chores they need doing around here, I was afraid they'd be left to get even filthier. Not just that they're an eyesore, by the way. In that state, the creatures around here want to lay their eggs on them. As to why, well, I can only assume their preferred nesting trees are in short supply these days. Be that as it may, we can't have monsters hatching from these roadside signs. Paths are dangerous enough as it is. Perhaps a sprinkle and a sting brew would keep the beasts away. You wanna make their balls spicy? As to bean thieves. Kajawana at Tree Peak Stables needs someone to slay Opo-Opos and recover property stolen from Hearst Mill. I'll do that. Did you hear about the Demeta of Hearst Mill? Or Demeta of Hearst Mill? Apparently Opo-Opos crept into her stores and made off with Muntoy beans. Ordinarily, Opo-Opos wouldn't go near them with their foul odor and even fouler taste, but food has become scarce of late. Truth be told, a good many of us are glad to be rid of that stench. Still, I can't stand to see Demeta so dispirited. To track down those thieving Opo-Opos and recover the Muntoy beans. Those 6 bags were taken out all told. Demeta is respected by the women of Hearst Mill, so do you well to earn her favor. Be polite, smile, and don't interrupt if she goes off on one of her tangents. Hearst Mill lies just to the north of here. Like to run into Opo-Opos on the way. Any luck, you may even encounter the bean thieves themselves. Go kill more monkey. The UV on. Deliverer to deliver an item. An adventurer to deliver an item. The nose knows. You want for work? I have need for adventurer willing to dirty his hands. No, I speak not of dark deeds. I only have mean you to deliver something. Myself would not dare venture deep into the 12's wood, but you seem more than capable of defending yourself. My colleague Jillian will furnish you with the item in question. Different Jillian. No relation. Provide all the necessary directions. She should be somewhere behind the stable, supervising the field hands. Let's see, let's give the iron to Snaffle. Where's the goddamn dong that did that? Hey, look very terrible. What did it become a helpful? The Snaffle for the bad. But got a finish, you see. I'm having a special, you see. The video show about bees like. So, play the entire Snaffle is one in you. Bugger me that. That is the self table lost. Why is it so big? They teeth mark? They are. A lollifelated. Small little bit used to in a set of chocobo reins. There appear to be several deep bite marks in the iron. And I don't know if Albie's Gobby found his head or for evidence delivered yet. The heroes threw it to me here today. He might even thanks. What is it now? If I don't get back to Dan and that yellow feather minutes of mine, they do my thanks. Oh my god. I'll take that for now. Nice. Podwin is looking for an adventurer to help with a pest problem, jumping at shadows. You got a mind to make yourself useful, why don't we call some maintenance for us? You can train a lot of chocobos here and see the youngins go wild when they get to them islands. Some even order blooming riders. Let me tell you that dude, you try no chocobo with your option on your head every time you see a shadow. You get nowhere to birds lately. You get rid of a few melons, will be in your debt. I can do that. No, I gotta go all the way around. All the way around this way. Alright, Jillian. Well, I'll be if you don't actually found someone willing to lend a hand. Grab one of them burlap sacks over yonder. Top the crate, aye? Ain't the most convenient location to be sure, but where else can we store that stinking shite? Nowhere a visiting customer might catch a whiff, that's for sure. Delivered to Nolanel down at the Blessed Bud. That's the west of here, in case you were wondering. Seems our conjurer friend takes his garden pretty bloomin' seriously. Ah. Poop sack. Nice. Very good. Very good. Thank you. A faith. If you could change your faith. That's 2. Need to kill all 3. Hey, level 7. Easy, baby. One more. Alright, Nolanel. Is that what I think it is? Yep, it's something soft and warm. Praise be to the elementals. I cannot thank you enough for your kindness. This bounty of chocobo manure shall nourish the plants and ensure their continued growth. Please relay my sincerest thanks if you own upon your return to Tree Speak stables. And a word of advice, wash your hands quickly lest the cloying stench of feces linger. Oh my god, poopy hands! You made me have poo-poo hands! Oh man. Alright. Now that I am level 7, I can surely take this pathetic little monkey. See the difference a couple levels and a new shirt make? Now we got, that should be 3. 4. 5 and 6. All right. Also, those were lower level than these. I fooled you. Those were actually a weaker monkey. I'm not nearly as cool as you think. Oh my god. Choo-choos! I think that's what they're called. Like plant monsters. Get 3 of them. Fill out my hunting log. There we go. Mark the chocobo keep. Oh, I need to be level 10. Commit a logic harassment. Edbert is testing adventurers by asking him to slay midge swarms. Ain't seen your face round here for him. My sworn duty to keep the peace and herdsmen and protect her from them as would do her people harm. You mean to stay for a spell, you have to prove you can be trusted. Ours ain't a large community, and we're fairly fighting folks, so there's always need for battles every time, so it's all the beasties you can hear about. As it happens, we've been suffering from an outbreak of midges as of late. The Bear's been driving our patrols to distraction. Now, if you were to exterminate, say, if it doesn't swarms, we'd know you for a friend. Kill 6 enemies of this specific type. You got it. I've done that up. I suppose there's nothing to be done. What is that, young man? You have something for me. Alien beans! A hempen bag filled halfway with ripe Montoy beans. Make them supper! My missing bags of alien beans! But how? You didn't track down those wretched Opos, did you? I'd all but given up hope before you arrived, but with these beans, I can make enough Montoy tonic for everyone in our smell. As long as I have enough micro-chew leaflets to flavor it, there should be no complaints. Speaking of which, my son drank unflavored Montoy tonic the other day. One of his friends challenged him to do what he said. You know what? He drained the whole cup in one great gulp without making so much as a face. Oh, he grows stronger and braver by the day, nay, the very hour. Either that or my secret recipe is more delicious than I imagined. Now that I think about it, a good many people have described the taste as unforgettable. Always bad. Always bad. Drink your beans, dear. Oh, I can get a hat. Ether, I don't need that. Go for the hat. I'm gonna need someone to gather micro-chew leaflets for cooking. Oh dear, if I'm to make this much Montoy tonic, I'll need far more micro-chew leaflets. Young man, would you be so kind as to fetch me 4 leaflets from the micro-chews outside the hamlet? I'm whipping up a fresh batch of Montoy tonic, you see. Oh, it's a lovely drink, absolutely bursting with nutrients and goodness. I'll have you know I always drink at least 1 cup a day. Alas, few people share my passion for healthy living. Truth be told, most won't touch this stuff, unless you add micro-chew leaflets anyway. Apparently the taste and the smell are too distracting or some nonsense. Oh, but listen to me prattling on like an Ishgardian priest. I shall stop talking and start stirring. Well, don't just stand there, dear. Run along and fetch me those leaves. This batch will be ready soon, and it'd be such a shame if no one could drink it but me. Drink your beans! What are you thinking? Glimshroom. A glim harvest. Lynn Eve, a quarter at Hurst Mill, needs an adventurer to bring her a glimshroom, a variety of lightly glowing fungus. Sorry, my tongue is freaking out. You have a look of an adventurer. Adventurers love little tasks, do they not? Well, need you head into the forest and pick a glimshroom for me. You haven't the faintest idea what a glimshroom is, do you? Glimshroom is the common name for a variety of fungus with unique white phosphorescence. What'd you say? Glowing mushroom? Yes, I suppose you could put it that way. There's a colony in the rock face in the southwest of East Garden. But do not simply pick the first one you come across, the brightest glowing mushroom you can find, if you please. Well, yes, I'd love to be able to harvest glim mushrooms for myself, but there's a small matter of XIV scouts. Not terribly friendly, those chaps. Off you go, then. Fine, jeez. But only because you have 350 XP. Quicker I can get to level 10, the quicker I'll be happy. Ah, I've been poisoned. God, my guy makes some goofy noises. Come here, Microchew. Our last one. Let's see, we need some midges. The things you do for the slightest ounce of XP. Oh my god, that's a big bear. That is a big bear. Fecda. That bro's level 50. Good thing he's not hostile. Just gotta stay away from him. We'll be good. We're chilling. What is all over that tree? There's like a bunch of blue, like, wires. Da 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 da. Sick. I got a self-heal. That will improve my survivability considerably. Glim shroom. I don't know, these mushrooms aren't really glowing. They're just like white. What do you mean Ixali scouts? There ain't no Ixals around here. Ba ba ba. Bum, ba, da, ba, da, 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 bum, ba, da, 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 da. I'm not fighting you, Kurapia, Hira. I would die. Done as a kindness and prove yourself capable besides. Take those earth mills, thanks. Ah, before you go, I thought of something else you could do for us. What is it? It's the area surrounding the hedge tree. Areas of the hedge tree. Do you mind going to the hedge tree and seeing that all's well? Since ancient times, the tree has guarded these woods with her holy presence. Lately, though, we've been hearing reports of Ixil pecking around in their vicinity. No more than scouts, I'd wager, but if they were to lay their filthy hands on the hedge tree, well, it don't bear thinking about. So I'd be much obliged if you'd head southeast to the hedge tree and see that no harm has come to her. Oh, and if you chance to encounter any Ixil, send them packing. Be warned, though, birdmen ain't like to take their leave without a fight. Make sure you go well prepared and keep your eyes peeled, alright? Okie dokie. This is going to be a big old fight. Blech. Whoa, what just happened to my mouth? It's going to be a big old fight down there. Let's turn in these noises. Quests is what my brain wanted to say, and then it died. Were you able to find the glim shrooms? I did. Variety of fungus found in Peace Garden that naturally emits a soft white glow. Oh, would you look at that glow? Perfect. It only makes a potent remedy for the creeping death. To forestall the obvious question, the creeping death is a deadly plague that once ravaged the Huron population of Gridania. Though it can now be cured through simple conjuring, it doesn't hurt to have a ready supply of the medicine. After all, out here in the Hearst Mill, we cannot always rely on a conjurer to be at hand when a young Link coughs. Thank the matron for wandering adventurers, though, Ah, you're back. Did you manage to find the chew leaflets I asked for? Tender, fleshy leaf taken from a micro chew. There you go. Ah, let's see. Yes, that's 4, all right. Ah, such a lovely scent. Now, you've gathered only the 4 I asked for, but not one more, yes? Oh, I know I shouldn't have to ask, but these days more and more people forget to take only what they need. If we're to live in harmony with the wood, we must respect life and remember what it means to take it. Never be wasteful. Know the value of life and know the value of our time here in this world. That's why I always live my life to the fullest, wasting nary a moment and nary a word. Nay, not so much as a single one. Remember, if you mean to remain within the 12's wood, you must ever be mindful to show respect and gratitude to the forest and to the elementals. You know, you remind me of my son. He's a good boy, but sometimes forgets what it means to be a Gridanian. But just the other day, I caught him and his friends throwing Muntoy beans at each other. Needless to say, I was terribly cross. Who wouldn't be? It was all set to give them a memorable scolding, when I noticed they were playing in teams that my son was leading the winners. I know I shouldn't have been proud, but when I saw the way he marshaled his troops, by which I mean his friends, it was so clear to me that he was a born leader. Where was I? Oh, yes, you see, later that day I was cooking dinner, and he, quite without prompting, offered to wash the vegetables. He's such a good boy, you know. I don't care about your son, lady. I want your hat. Thank you. I'm a bunny boy. I cannot wear a hat. You know, just to get them off my screen. Just go in and read them. We're not going to grab the items. There. I didn't get anything, did I? Nope. All right, good. We're good. Just so I get that icon off my screen. It was a little annoying. Now let's go investigate the hedge tree. And I think we can go south back down to the Treespeak Stables. Turn in those quests. And we should be able to get our quest from Mother Miyun. There's a hostile presence. An Exali scout! Look out! Everybody! Don't worry! The Garde's got this. I'm the hero. Alright, quick drink. Alrighty. So the next one did ya? Bloody birds are think twice coming near our hamlet. Coming near our hamlet. There you go. The Ixal ones dwelt in the 12's wood, you know. Long ago they woke the Green Wrath and were driven out. Needless to say, they weren't best pleased when us Gridanians took their place here. In fact, it's none other than this resentment what kindled their hatred for us. But I expect I'm boring you. Nothing in the hedge tree if once more proving yourself a friend to Hearstmill. In spare a moment, I asked you to speak with the others in the hamlet. If any of us here could use a hand, I can think of none better to assist them. Bro, I have already assisted everybody except Ameria. Kindness of strangers. Maria of Hearstmill is deeply troubled and could do with the aid of a kindly adventurer. Pardon me, good sir. Might you be the adventurer of whom Edward speaks so highly? If you could but spare a moment. I've never thought of myself as a popular girl, and men rarely give me cause to believe otherwise, yet lately I've been the recipient of several gifts. Sparkling jewels and fine silks over which a prouder maid than I would surely swoon. All from an anonymous admirer. Naturally, I was flattered, but I knew nothing of my mysterious benefactor, and so I endeavored to speak him out, only to discover that he is none other than Aelbert, the infamous rogue wanted for countless robberies in Gridania. I realize now that all of his presents were taken from others, and that I've unwittingly have won the affections of a dangerous criminal. That's not all. With his latest gift came a request. He insists that we meet in the woods outside of Hurstmill, where he intends to present to me with his most precious gift. I'm at a loss. Beg of you, good sir, would you not go in my stead? I only wish to be left in peace, but I fear such a man as he may be driven to violence when made to hear such words. I pray no harm comes to you. Don't worry. I'm a badass. Reminds me of the Jewel Thief quest in Morrowind. The guy that's the guy that stole all the ladies' jewels. You end up going to her for the glove. Your man cry out in rage. Aelbert lost. Well, don't worry, buddy. I know where you are. You're in the North Shroud. Don't worry. Dead lol. Deliver Aelbert's letter to Ameria. All for naught. I give thanks that you're unharmed at least. A letter for me? Sweetly scented letter dropped by Aelbert. My dearest Ameria, I pray this letter finds you well. I know my gifts were sudden and many, but I hope they were to your liking. Seeing you in the first summer of your womanhood, I could restrain myself no longer. My thoughts have been only of you these past many moons, of what gifts might bring you happiness. Yet to see you smile from afar is not nearly enough. I long to live together with you in Hurstmill, and nothing would bring me greater joy. What's happening? I would give you a grand garden, filled with the white chamomile you love so. But such dreams can never come true. My crimes are known and will never be forgiven. The most I can hope for is for you to know my heart. That would grant me a measure of peace. And so if it does not cause you distress, I would write to you again. Bro, this is a really intense letter. Yours ever, Aelbert. Thank you for bringing me this letter, Le Garde. His most precious gift, I understand now. But how did he know my favorite flower? Is Aelbert? No, it can't be. Anyway, we must return the presents to their rightful owners. I know it will not erase this Aelbert's sins, but perhaps the 12 will view him more kindly. Forgive me this final request, but could you go to Gridania and speak with a woman named Mune? You'll find her in the Carline Canopy. Tell her of all that transpired here today. She'll know what to do. I had to talk to her anyway. What is going on? Oppose! I ain't dealing with this. I'm out of here. I'm heading south. This game's pretty, man. I like this game. This is like just my kind of shit. Oh my god, Baptisto. They baptized his toe. It does feel like I'm playing the game for the first time again. It's really interesting. Alright, Bjorn. Welcome back, friend. I gather from that smell the task is complete. Oh my, did I neglect to inform you of the sack's contents? I cannot apologize enough. That would certainly explain why you agreed to help when countless others turned their noses up at the idea, so to speak. Well, what's done is done. Please accept this for your troubles along with my thanks. 10 potions. Thank you very much. I need these. Thank you for the help. We finally get back to train up them bird. So let's get by nature, see you train them with a great deal of patience. I'm going to tell you the easiest soldier to venture then riding toward danger and away from it. Hey, bro, we're grateful for the help. Here's over talking gratitude. Thanks, Bodwin. What do you want me to do now? Bodwin is seeking an adventurer to make a delivery. We haven't forgotten how you helped us out with them melons. Being a witch, you got a bit of time to spare. Get the driver to gather some aphids. Find them living in a tangle of around the blessed bud. Don't be surprised your presence attacks the driving Ladybug too. They're fond of the white weave out, can you see? When you got the effort delivered to Captain Guthrie over at Spire. Tell him trees big stable, send his regard. Aphids. Well, like the little guys that eat plants that ants farm? For their butt juice? Interesting. Ladybugs do eat aphids, by the way. They love aphids. Hostile presence, a Drew Dinker. No, a Dew Drinker. Alright. Give me the aphids. Sick. Alright. We can take him. He's only level 3. Show him the power of bunnies! Juba! Ah, he's a pushover. This guy ain't nothing for my power, even though I've been slowed. God damn it! Stop slowing me! You're making this take way longer than it should, Juba. Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. I think I've become immune to his slow now. Nice. Sick. Get a little extra XP. XP. Alrighty. Hey, you want some aphids? What's that? You have something for me? These tiny phyla can gather on the young leaves of various forest foliage to feed. Ah, aphids from Bodwin. This is indeed a blessing. What have we for aphids, you ask? Why, they're oil, of course. It's not better for maintaining our weapons. Were not for your timely delivery, I'd been forced to send a sentry to replenish our dwindling supplies. Have to thank Bodwin personally. Thanks to you as well, friend. Thank you for the XP and the level up, baby. Level? Oh, I killed the theme. Nice. All right, let's go talk to Mother Miyun. He's sweet. Man, not immediately teleporting somewhere. What the? What kind of barbarism? How archaic! Actually, we've been going for 2.5 hours almost. So, want to take a quick break? Be right here. So, get up, walk around, stretch your legs, get a drink, get a snack, all that good stuff. We'll be right back. Alrighty, we're back. Ta-da! Alright, let's go talk to Mom. Mother! Mama! We will get a quest and turn in a quest. A message from Emeria of Hurstmill, you say? I see. Oh, Albert, you fool. I'll deal with the stolen goods, worry not. Yes, I know of the boy. And his family. He once lived in this very town. One day, he stole a handful of chamomile seeds from an influential merchant in the ebony stalls. You see, this boy had a sister, and chamomile was her favorite flower. Seeking only to make his sister happy, I doubt he grasped the gravity of his act. Regardless, his parents felt that he had brought terrible shame to the family, so they disowned him. Cast out of hearth and home, he grew desperate. And those who think only of survival think little of law. A common enough tale, perhaps, but no less tragic for it. And now you know the truth. The sister Albert loved so dearly is Emeria. Mary was too young to remember when Albert left, so her parents decided to conceal his existence. However, word of the boy's banishment soon spread, and her parents were first forced to move to Hurstmill to maintain the fiction. By now, Emeria has surely heard the rumors of her long-lost brother, though a gentle girl like her would never question her parents' honesty, and whatever fate memories she once may have had are long gone. But Albert has never forgotten Emeria. Despite the danger, I suspect he now keeps close to Gridania, refusing to leave his beloved sister a second time. I'll send Emeria some chamomile seeds by way of thanks for helping us to recover the stolen goods. Only it were as simple as returning them to the rightful owners. Sadly, Albert's crimes will not be so easily forgiven. But perhaps by the time these seeds have sprouted and their flowers have bloomed, he will have found a new path. Preferably not in Gridania. That seems to be kind of a problem. Nice. Now we got a sales... Oh, sorry for hitting my mic. Got a salesman for all my stuff. Not really worth it. To the Bannock. Ian wishes to send an adventurer to the instructor at the Bannock. The Garde, have you visited the Bannock on your wanderings? This is a training ground found just outside the city where the soldiers of the Order of the Twin Adder are drilled in swordplay and other martial matters. I mention this because an acquaintance of mine, a gentleman by the name of Galfred, is an instructor there, and I think you may be of use to him. Go and introduce yourself and find out if there is anything you can do to help. Nice crown. Mind you, do not stray far from the path. The 12's Wood is no place for merry strolls through the underbrush. But I can take 'em. Now let's just move on. I think we're good on side quests for now. Speak to Galfred and kill some Yarzans. Good shit, dude. Let's go. Go do the Yarzans first, I guess. Oh, hey, we have Forest Fungwars on the list. They're on the list! Time to strike him off. A 2, a 3. Nice. Nice. Sorry, I'm getting lost. Some black Fs. They died too. Weird creature. Weird creature. Real quick, I need to blow my nose. I don't know why, I feel stuffy. The artisan nest. The artisans are said to be attracted to the stench of most any kind of rotting flesh, but become especially excited when that flesh is of a fellow vilekin. They're like bugs! I too like bugs. There we go. One down. Every nest cleared. Good stuff, buddy. I can't see! Yeah, we'll leave the other nests. They're no problem. Some foul sorceress has enchanted the forest funguas, transforming them into man-eating menaces. Shame. I'm going over here. That sounds like a whole lot of not my problem, Chief. Alfred! Greetings, Lagarde. You sent word to expect you. My name is Galfred, and I'm responsible for training our twin Atta recruits. I thank you for volunteering your assistance. The Dwarves witnessed much change since the calamitous arrival of the 7th Umbral Era 5 years ago. The power of the elementals wanes, and the harmony of the First gives way to chaos. A great abundance of life has been lost as the strong run rampant, stifling the weak and new-sprung. Though it may not appear so to the eyes of an outsider, the 12's wood is ailing. Its once rich variety of fading memory. For the citizens of Gardania, the restoration of the forest is a sacred duty. It is my hope that adventurers such as you will offer to aid them in their struggle. Listen to their requests, and do all that you can. May the elementals bless your endeavors, Lagarde. Thanks, Galfred. I will save everybody. Ah, finally, a new harpoon. Actually, what am I getting? Ah, a new harpoon. The 100 gil. 125 gil. Well, we're also getting a shield. Or armor. Here, I'll take the bronze piece for this. Passing muster. Galfred, chief instructor at the Bannock, wishes to inspect your equipment and thereby gauge your readiness for future missions. I see you're eager to lend a hand, Lagarde. That is well, but I cannot in good conscience send you into the forest until I've established that your equipment is equal to the task. It bears repeating that in the 12 years since the dawn of the 7th Umbral Era, many of the 12's wood's creatures have transformed into vicious, bloodthirsty monsters. Venturing into the forest without proper gear is tantamount to suicide. I suggest you take some time to evaluate your equipment. Once you deem your armor to be of sufficient quality, present yourself to me for inspection. Need a gear of item level 5. 185 588. I think we're good. He didn't say anything about a weapon. Ready for inspection, are we? Right then, eyes forward, back straight. Yes, I think you passed muster. You'd be surprised at how many young, promising soldiers get themselves killed by rushing off into the woods without first donning a decent set of armor. The equipment, however, should provide the required degree of protection. Consider yourself ready for duty, Garde. Thank you, ma'am. Bah, Garde, by your tireless efforts, you've proven yourself a friend to Britannia. I can't believe you can be trusted with sensitive intelligence. Would assign you a mission of considerable import. Yet the need for secrecy prevents me from disclosing its details until you have pledged your participation. I'm authorized to tell you only that it concerns suspicious activity in the Twelveswood. Say that you will lend us your aid, and I shall proceed with the briefing. Chasing shadows. Calvert needs an adventurer to investigate suspicious activity in the Twelveswood. Okay. Good. Time is of the essence, so listen well. Sorry, taking a quick drink. There we go. All done. You will by now have heard that a suspicious individual has been seen prowling the Twelveswood. And you may also be aware that exilic activity has risen sharply in the region of late. What you may not know is that its increase coincided almost exactly with the first recorded sighting of the aforementioned individual. Suspecting a connection, we tightened our surveillance in hopes of tracking down our unknown visitor. Alas, our query is proving to be exceedingly elusive, almost as if he knows our movements ahead of time. But where whole units have failed, a lone adventurer may yet succeed. Acting independently and covertly, you may be able to close in on our query unnoticed. Fear and anxiety are beginning to take their toll upon the citizenry, Garde. For their sake, I ask that you aid us in this investigation. Nodders. You have my gratitude. With your help, I am hopeful we will be able to shed light upon this mystery. Begin your search of the Lifeman stump. It is there that the majority of the sightings took place. Be forewarned, my people cannot offer you support, lest our query catch scent of our presence and evade us yet again. Proceed with caution. The Lifeman stump. Grab my drink. Another drink. Grab a water. Now I got water! Sorry, I don't know what's up. My throat and my sinuses just feel weird. Alright, all the way up there? Oh boy! What could be up there, I wonder? It's a mystery to everyone, including me. God, this chair sucks. I need to buy a new one, man. This chair's so bad. Bad for my back, it's bad for my legs. Oh my god, twinsies. Magic to blade. About to enter an instance battle. Nice. Let's go. Got very quiet.
Look, someone's already here. Oh dear. Is that a sword in the stump? Bad idea.
That was a loud car.
Really bad idea. It takes a lot less than that to incite the green wrath, you know. Why, the first time we came to the 12's Wood, we
this
almost
our
ended up
dark
as a
stranger?
dinner, just for crashing our airship in the wrong place.
No, not
It was
this
all Papa
one.
Lemo's
Not
fault,
even
of course.
close. Keep up.
Though, he'd sooner swallow his staff. You know him, Kuplo Kop?
Well, not exactly, but we did once share a carriage. Isn't that right?
How are the readings?
Same as the last. There is a disturbance here as well. And newly manifested at that. Kuplo Kop seems convinced of your innocence. But if this isn't your doing, whose is it?
Ever since the calamity, the forest's been really sensitive. The slightest disruption to the etheric flow, and this sort of thing happens.
It seems we have little choice.
Yeah, dang it, Treebeard. I didn't want to have to do this, but you leave me no choice, old man. Hit! You want to get eaten? Hit them harder. I'm trying. Okay, fine. I'll focus on the one you're fighting, too. I'll help. Frenzied oaks, frenzied elms. Oh my god. The short-tempered thaumaturge. You can't call my boy short-tempered. That's messed up. He nuked that guy. Didn't nuke that guy though. Frenzied bulb. Oh my god, they're adorable. There's more! Be careful! If you value your life, stay close! Alright! You know, I'll let him handle those. I think he'll be fine. I'll focus on doing damage to the elm. The bulbs! Come on. He's so close, dude. He's so close, dude. Whoop. Alright, we got this. Well done. We're almost there. Sorry for hitting the mic. All right. Kill me a lumberjack. Oh, hell yeah, rock candy. Eat it.
Hear, feel, think. Crystal Bearer. I am Heidelin, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them. By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart. And shine thy light on all creation.
Yes, mother. Sorry, I had to check something real quick. That's what that sound was.
You fainted. A surfeit of ether, no doubt.
And what have we here?
Our culprit, it would seem, an Ixal. And no ordinary Ixal either. A chieftain. That they would venture this deep into enemy territory, the beastmen may indeed be acting under orders. This is Papalimo. We found
How
the
are we
culprit.
feeling then?
It was an Ixal
Better?
chieftain.
Good.
Yes, we'll seek Brother Esumian's cooperation in the matter. Ida?
Giant crystals?
Oh, loud.
Can't say I've seen any.
Much the same as always.
Are you sure you're feeling better?
Understood. Over and out. Kuplokop, please bear word of these developments to Brother Esumian. We shall soon return to give a full report.
Understood. Over and out. Kupo!
Goodbye! God, I love Moogles.
Here is where we part ways. Till next time, take care.
Bye-bye. Weirdos.
I think that sword might be a clue. You should definitely pull it out and take it back to the Bannock.
Bye!
You don't suppose that adventurer could see Kuplokop, do you?
And this occurs to you now? Yes, it seemed that way. Time will tell.
Well, time will have to, because you won't. You never tell me what's really going on. Unless you don't know what's going on either.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
I am indeed a smarty pants. I know exactly what's going on.
Magic the blade. It looks very cool. Mine now, yoink. Go give this to Galfred. Alright, Galfred, take my sword. We're supposed to take it to the wait, that is the Bannock. Yeah, that's the Bannock. I was thinking the Carline Canopy. I was like, I thought we were supposed to take it to the Bannock. And it was like, yeah, we are taking it to the Bannock. The Carline Canopy is not the Bannock. Alan! Do you even remember where you are? The answer is no. I have no idea where I am or what I'm doing. Ah! Soup Kamazam. Alright, Galfred. It's good to see you back. Oh, wait. One of our betrayers sent word that you've been spotted doing battle with enraged treants. I'm relieved to find you none the worse for the experience. But tell me, what were you able to discover at the Lifebend Stump? Mother. And also this sword. An ornately decorated sword found thrust into the Lifebend Stump. Obviously, what's pissing off the elementals in the area. A sword in the stump and a oh, wait. Dead Ixil, You see with absolute certainty that the blade is of Ixali origin. It is of a kind used exclusively in Beastman's rituals. The Ixil rarely sets foot in the central shroud, so tight is our guard over the area. What purpose could have driven them to take such a risk? I fear something is afoot. Oh, this is a hand, though. What's that? A dubious couple sporting peculiar spectacles. So you've finally been acquainted with Eden Papalimo. Lay your suspicions to rest. Gordania counts him among her staunchest allies. Both are scholars hailing from a distant land, and have been with us since before the calamity. Their garb may appear outlandish, and their exchanges baffling, but never once have they given us cause to doubt them. Indeed, they often assist the gods Quiver and the Wood Railers in their work, much as I hope you will in the days to come. Although our unknown visitor eludes us still, owing to your efforts, we acquired important intelligence on the Ixali threat. You have my gratitude. We are fortunate indeed to have a capable adventurer such as you aiding us. We pray you will continue to serve the people of Gordania in whatever capacity you are able. Ah! That's an alarm for a thing I have to do. Which actually I should probably go do. It's getting late. Ha! Get owned. No music for you. Yeah. We'll get back to Lady Mune, and then we'll have to save. Because my brain is starting to get scrambled. Wait, no, he wants me to go do an actual thing. All right, let's go over to Bent Branch. Yeah, my brain's starting to get scrambled. I'm starting to phase out reality over here. Oh, come on. We can make it up this. Come on, you wouldn't arrange the rocks like that if you couldn't make it. Are you serious? Come on. Alright, we're in a sanctuary. Well, shame I didn't start earlier. But maybe another day. This is a lot of fun, though. I love this game. And it's fun getting to re-experience it. And having to actually walk everywhere? Oh my god. What year is it? Anyway. That alarm is telling me I have to go do something, so I need to go do that. Hopefully we can stream again tomorrow. For now, however, hope you all had a good time. Because I did. I certainly did. Hope you all have a good night. And I'll see y'all later.